Chief Justice Zondo was appointed as a Concourt judge by former President Jacob Zuma in August 2012, but his appointment was effective from the 1st of September in the same year. His 12-year non-renewable term as an apex court judge will conclude at the end of August next year. In terms of the Constitution, a constitutional court judge can serve a non-renewable term of 12 years or until the age of 70, whichever comes first.
From his time on the Constitutional Court since the 1st of September 2012, Justice Zondo has written several important judgments, particularly in labor law. This includes the Solidarity Judgment, where he interpreted the Employment Equity Act to also cover regional demographics. He also wrote the judgment in Home Affairs versus Tsebe, which dealt with the death penalty and whether someone who's a foreign national can be deported to a country that deals with the death penalty.
Judges' Matter has also reflected on Zondo's role in transforming the Judicial Service Commission.
He also served as the chairperson of the Judicial Conduct Committee, which deals with misconduct complaints against judges. He was able to introduce some important reforms in that process, which includes bringing in the heads of court to deal with some of the complaints so that they move faster through the system. While serving as the chairperson of the Judicial Service Commission, he included some important reforms to the JSC, which included written criteria for the appointment of judges and also making the JSC work more functionally and respectfully of the candidates.
Zondo was instrumental in overseeing the State Capture Commission of Inquiry into rampant corruption in state-owned entities. The inquiry, which took place from 2018 to 2022, cost the state over R1 billion. The Chief Justice said the spending was justified.
So when one says the commission cost about R1 billion, one needs to remember it made sure that about 700 million rand was paid back. That's apart from whatever refunds may have been achieved by other entities. So in effect, it ended up costing us, less than 1 billion rand if you take that into account. But I have no doubt in my mind that the cost was justified, even if we had not recovered that 700 million rand. The cost was justified in terms of the knowledge and information that South Africans were able to gain from the processes of the commission, the evidence that we're able to have that showed us who was involved in what.
Benjamin says if President Ramaphosa nominates a Chief Justice early enough, Zondo may play a role in the process of searching for the next Chief Justice.
Justice Zondo might play a role in the appointment of the next Chief Justice. That's because he will be the chairperson of the Judicial Service Commission, which is a body made up of practicing lawyers and judges and members of parliament that is responsible for the appointment of judges. The JSC advises the president on the appointment of the next Chief Justice, and Zondo will play some role in it.
Apart from his stint in the Constitutional Court, Zondo was a judge in various lower courts since 1997. Meanwhile, when Zondo faced an intense 12-hour interview for the position of Chief Justice in February last year, he ended it on a lighter note, and this was his parting shot.
I just want to thank you for this opportunity. Thank you very much. I may say on a lighter note that whatever happens, this is the last time I appear before this commission as a candidate. I will never appear again. So, Commissioner Malema will never get a chance to ask me questions again. But on a serious note, I really thank each and every one of you, and thank you, Chairperson. Thank you, everybody. Thank you very much.
Mercedes Besend, SABC News, Parliament.